Gus Van Sant is still moving. Van Sant's words carry a quiet thrill, the sound of an auteur who has spent a career balancing empathy and danger. From Drugstore Cowboy and My Own Private Idaho to the Oscar-nominated Good Will Hunting and Milk, he's never chased a single genre, only human behavior. The story had this weird barnstormer energy, he shares. We were meeting in the Soho House, and the producer said, "We have to start shooting in Louisville in 2 months." That was the most appealing thing, just hitting the road like Huckleberry Finn. Now 73, Van Sant is nostalgic when talking about creative chaos. The best thing about film is still the accident, he says. River Phoenix used to love when something unexpected happened on set. He'd come alive inside those moments. He could feel his character reacting in real time. That memory lingers, as does the one of the fog machines at the 1998 Oscars that made him physically ill, while Good Will Hunting, 1997, lost most of its awards to Titanic. "I'm allergic to stage fog now," he says with a chuckle. "So, I never use it on set." It's been 7 years since his last theatrical film. Don't worry, he won't get far on foot. But Van Sant is back with a story that echoes his fascination with real American tragedy and absurdity, a director drawn, as ever, to the ragged edge between empathy and obsession. With Dead Man's Wire, Van Sant delivers his most arresting and charged work since Milk. The film hums with the restless energy that defined his early 1970s-like masterpieces, while showcasing a sharpened maturity in tone and control. Skarsgård gives a career-best performance, grounding Tony Curtis's volatility with flashes of humor and heartbreak, while Dacre Montgomery and Coleman Domingo deliver richly textured performances. Dark horses for the Oscars? Of course. But that doesn't mean it shouldn't be considered. In particular, Van Sant's direction is at once intimate and explosive, framing the chaos with empathy, allowing the audience to feel the pulse of desperation behind every decision. The film's screenplay, adapted from real events by first-time screenwriter Austin Colodny, is infused with humanism and dark wit, standing as one of the year's finest. I think a lot of the films I've made, even unintentionally, have been based on real things, Van Sant says with his familiar mix of understatement and curiosity. That's a genre, I guess. I've always been drawn to what makes people do what they do. In Dead Man's Wire, Van Sant's latest film, which premiered at AFI Film Festival on Saturday, that fascination becomes electrified, literally. The historical true crime drama, based on the real-life 1977 Tony Curtis hostage case, unfolds like a pressure cooker between desperation and spectacle. "When I read the script," he recalls, "there were links embedded in it. You could click them and hear the real 911 calls. Tony talked so fast, like Scorsese on a cocaine bender, cracking jokes and losing his temper. I thought, this is an amazing character."